Yay! Happy Hanukkah, day 4, I believe.
Fuck the Hanukkah shit. You ruined Monday's show with that Hanukkah bullshit, and now it's
I
like
ruined Monday's show.
still pushing it.
Yeah, pushing it.
People don't like the Jews. Let's face it.
Well, it's funny. Yesterday I was at the post office, and the woman in front of me like started flipping out because she got a bunch of stamps, and they were all Santa stamps. And she was like, "I'm Jewish. I can't have Santa stamps." And they wouldn't return them at the post office. So she was going up and down the line.
The postal workers were all like Jamaican.
Yeah, they were totally Jamaican.
Jamaican accent. Bloody God.
I mean, man, okay.
I don't do accents.
You kill Jesus, man. You know, get a stamp you get, and that's how you go. You don't get upset.
They don't give a shit. They don't get involved with politics.
Yeah, the woman's going. She's trying to like do PayPal.
They're just happy to be in America and have a fucking federal job.
So I went up and I said,
"Hey, this show 5 minutes in already, Jews and Jamaicans." Right? I'm just gonna keep a little list together.
You know what's a great English movie which I just saw the other day? Well,
the English Patient.
About the stamps.
Well, I mean, the story is almost like I get to the window, and I just told the woman's going up and down the line. She's going, "Anybody here have PayPal? I have PayPal. I'll sell you my Santa stamps." Oh, God. And then,
why was she so offended by Santa? Obviously, she got fucking.
They're crazy.
She probably got touched by a fucking dude with a white beard when she.
No, because the religious people, they go like, they think
religious. She just was like
bad luck.
She was doing an open monologue. She was like, "I can't give my Hanukkah gifts with Santa stamps."
Like Woody Allen.
Nothing. I mean, Soon Yi, if she sees a Santa, she's gonna get very upset.
What if it was Jackie Mason doing it?
Santa's he's a mythical figure, but he eats pork and eats shrimp, so not for nothing. It's not for good
How about
food.
if it's a Jamaican postal worker?
I don't like the Santa Claus because he come down the chimney covered in black face, man. May I bomo clot, Lord of mercy.
Oh shit! Talking blackfacing, you seen this blackfishing? Have you seen that on the news today?
Black fishing.
White girls, predominantly in England apparently, like some Polish girl from England, are making themselves appear to be black. Like they're tanning up and they're using, makeup that makes them look a lot darker, getting like bum implants and stuff like that to look more black so they can get, money and followers.
Oh, yeah, I have seen it. I thought you meant black fishing, like fishing for black people. Yeah, I saw her, and then, but then she wants what out of it? She wants to fuck black dudes?
I just think it's ridiculous that she's going, well, she's not saying this, but they're saying she's making herself look black to get financial gain and some kind of status. I'm like, read a fucking history book. I don't think that's the way to go about it.
No, but you can't get into college
to get some respect at a Wu-Tang concert. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to work that way.
Yeah, but she's ugly. Plus, you get don't you get aid? Not AIDS. Aid.
I think they probably dig a little deeper than just having a look at you. They probably check your birth certificate to see.
But how can you prove you're black?
If one of your parents is
by not tipping.
I mean, there's all kinds. There's all kinds of.
On the fucking birth certificate.
There's all kinds of black people that like say they're black, and no one goes like, "Okay, prove you're black." Like my sister-in-law is black, but my wife ain't black. So it's like my sister-in-law could definitely say she's black, and nobody would ever go
by your skin color.
Yeah, nobody would ever go. You're not black.
Yeah.
But she's not black. She's Panamanian. So all these people that say they're black, like, how are you going to prove that they're black or not black?
Yeah.
Like you have to do a 23andMe.
Do a lap or something, or get them to do a lap, shoot some hoops.
Right. Exactly.
They can dunk without a fucking trampoline.
See if they can dance.
Yeah. Drink that whole grape soda.
Yeah. You like Kool-Aid?
You're
Drink it without water.
You're in.
No, but they say she's. I mean, who's to say she's not black? Because her parents aren't black. So you got to go to the parents. But then you'd be like, oh shit, maybe they got something, and it's like a skipped generation.
It's like that little fucking prick on Maury or whatever it was, Dr. Phil. The black girl who went on and said, "I'm white," and she's clearly incredibly dark. And
how about that lady who got in a lot of trouble because she worked for the NAACP?
Yeah. She kinked her hair and stuff.
Yeah, and then
this one who said she's black. She identified.
She said she's black, and then she got fired. Now she's like on fucking Patreon and shit. I see her once in a while.
She's in a reality show.
The Patreon parties.
Yeah, we all see it.
Every Christmas.
I'm in the under 100 follower club, so they don't let me in the room. I'm going to be on a little velvet rope. I'm like, I know Kevin. I know Kevin.
As they walk by me, VIP.
Yeah,
you motherfuckers, you fucking little trolls.
Yeah, guys, we fucked. Hi.
Yeah, hey.
How you doing?
It's fucking ridiculous.
So, and they do that thing in Holland, and I'll be careful with the word here, but they do the Niger Pete. Which is where basically, have you heard about this?
He's a real pro. Are you talking about the little elves?
Dude, Jackie Mason,
yeah,
there's like the M-word.
There's one guy, so there's there's Santa Claus, and then Niger Pete is from Portugal, and he will steal you if you're not a good child, and he'll steal all your presents. So in Holland, you can go to sit on Santa's lap, fun.
Isn't it in somewhere like Iceland as well? All the elves are black. They make them blackface.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
I might get in the country wrong.
Is it up?
Oh, there you go.
Is it up?
Look, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a lot of trouble, right?
I think they may be done with Niger Pete. By the way, I'm saying Niger Pete. So I just want to make that
It's not
abundant.
even close to what
It's
you're trying
Black
to say.
Pete or Zwarte Pete.
There you go. And that's why you make the big bucks.
What's short they mean?
Schwarze is like black. In like Yiddish, Schwarze, like what a Jewish person would call a black
Jackie
person.
Mason calls him when he does one of his.
Well, remember he called David Dingens a Schwarze with a fancy mustache?
Yeah.
Why are they wearing English clothes? I don't understand why they're dressed up like everyone in England.
Maybe they went to Eton. I don't know.
It's a flamboyant outfit.
So we're here with Jeff Leach.
They got worse teeth than the Brits. Look at that face. Jesus.
Yeah, but they're all in blackface, right? They're not really black.
Getting a blowjob for like that would be like rubbing a cheese grater up and down your
I'll
dick.
take
wouldn't
it.
That's
Are you kidding me?
Still counts.
Exactly right.
one of the only senses that still works for you, isn't it?
That's
So-
right. Just in my therapist, and she was like, "How many times has your wife given you a blowjob in last year?" I started laughing. I'm like,
Why would she ask you that?
Because we're talking about my sex life and how it doesn't really exist, and how like it's really off track with my wife and intimacy and everything else.
Are you trying to create some kind of Sopranos-esque relationship with your therapist where you talk about how you're...
No, not Dr. Rachel. She can stay on the couch. She's fine with me. No,
Yeah.
there's not gonna be any less Moonves action with her.
Oh, wow, there's a
Oh, okay,
music
good.
video for Black Pete.
She's not a
Wait, what was that music video? That was amazing. Fucking Santa Claus dancing around.
With the little black people. They got to pull the plug on that, I would
They're
imagine.
not even little black people. This is just like girls on Halloween. Look, this is just
Oh.
like... Instead of dressing up like slutty nurses, they just dress up like black
Okay,
lesbians.
what you're gonna do? Why is your therapist? Your therapist thinks your wife should be blowing you.
No, she just wanted to know from me. The question was funny. She's like, "When's the last time?" She goes, "In the last year, how many blowjobs have you gotten?" Because we're talking about blowjobs, how much I love them. I'm paying this woman $400 an hour to talk about it. It's so ridiculous. I don't want to
Why
stop.
don't you just go
You
and
could
pay
just pay-
someone
yeah, $200
$150 to get your dick sucked? That's
Yeah.
way better.
You know what, Jeff? That's why you people won the Falcon War.
Yeah.
But
Next week you cancel. You'd be like, "Hey, I canceled a blowjob instead."
yeah, exactly. I didn't
That's why I'll have something to talk about next session.
blowjob every
You should go every other week.
session blowjob.
Yeah.
What are you going there for? You're going there for relief, and you're also talking about the fact you don't get blowjobs. It makes more sense to go to a prostitute,
Yes,
I think.
Yeah. My wife wants
Not
me.
even prostitute. You just go to a hand job place. They'll blow you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Oh, there's
I tell you, they will.
here in New York. I'll give you
There's one in New York.
There's an amazing one. In
Oh,
New
that
York,
place in New York.
Yeah, they wash
For
you.
one, there's
You ever
like
been to
it'd be
one of
funny
those?
if there was
Yes.
one. There was like a huge line.
They lay you down your front
Yeah.
and they wash you on the
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
They really get up there, go around the bumhole
Oh,
on the back
yeah.
of the
Hey.
And they always tell you you're big, even if you're not. I like that. I went with my friend.
You must have a huge.
I have a sizable penis,
Right.
but my friends, I've seen
You
him
call
in
it
a fucking
penis in
t-shirt.
England.
Cock, I know, cock, dick,
Right. Margaret Thatcher.
Big Ben, the Tower of London.
All right.
Ben,
Yeah, Tower
Adrian's
of London.
balls.
Adrian's balls, I like that.
where is it?
Where is it? It's called it's called Sally's.
Yeah.
Sally's.
Sally's?
Something.
We're in the hand job district.
Yeah.
If you go to Broadway, 5th, 6th, here, there's got to be about 100 places between
Oh,
here
great.
and-
All right.
There's one right across the.
Now I know what
right
I'm doing
across
this
the street.
afternoon.
That's right. I'll get you a Groupon.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, do we have any printer ink? Can I print out F9?
There's one right across the street. You got to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking for myself.
Been in there?
Huh? No, but one time I was like, I see the sign. I'm like, where's the thing? He goes upstairs.
You must have been to a prostitute before, though. Or like
I go to
a
hand job
place.
places.
you've been
Yeah,
to
oh,
hand job
absolutely.
places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your wife cool with that?
Absolutely. You know what's funny?
I
There was a show. There was
Everyone should be happy with that.
there was a show, Mind of a Married Man, with that Mike Binder or whatever on HBO.
Years ago.
And and he used to go to a hand job place, and she was like, of course, hot and Americanized, and he would talk to her about his problems. you
Yeah.
know. And my wife's like, when I met my wife, she's like, oh, I really like that show because I ended up meeting Mike Binder. He wanted to meet me for something. So then when I was hot.
Yeah.
So my wife goes, I tell him I love his show and blah, blah, blah. But it was like a realistic show about guys and getting hand jobs and shit. But then once we got married, you know, like it becomes less okay for a guy to get a hand job if it's your
got
husband.
friends who,
like on paper, it's cool. Like, a guy should be able to get a hand job and a fucking
Yeah.
massage. And, and women can't get that because how long does it take for them to come? Like 3 hours. They
Remember when women
don't have that kind of time.
Oh, thank you, man. You're a legend. I've already got sugar in there.
They don't have that kind of time. They don't have that kind of time. Keith the Cop, everybody.
Rare studio
Still
appearance.
protecting and serving.
That's
Look at
right.
that.
But then once you get married and you have kids, then it's not so cool. So women are cool on paper, but then when it comes to like the reality of it, I haven't met one cool woman yet.
Women are
once
cool
you-
on paper.
Once you get
Such
into
a
a,
funny
once you get in a relationship, they're all fucking crazy cunts.
Even if you're not.
Go ahead, caller, huh? No, I'm kidding. I thought it was.
The places, my friend of mine is like the Tim Zagat of hand job places, which, the Zagat guide.
Right.
Okay. So anyway, so he goes, you got to go to the places that are the twofer places. So as you're getting the table shower, they jerk you off in the table shower. So then you blow your load on the table shower, and then they dry you off and everything. Then you get your massage, and you get another hand job.
Yeah.
So they're called the twofer places. And
Sounds great.
Yeah, there's only a few places like that.
I just have the shower and go home. I'd be like, I'm relaxed. Bye.
No, massage is nice. Then it's like an hour later, and they start tickling your balls.
I was in a
only had
place-
one, and I had full sex with a woman. She
I was in
got
a-
on top of- yeah, she got on top. I had a condom, obviously.
Right.
But she, gave me the wash.
You're not a weirdo.
Took me in, and then, and she was like, "Oh, why are you coming here? You're so nice." And I was like, "I guess I just want to, get off." And it was really late. I was pretty drunk.
Right.
She was like, "Oh, okay. What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't know. What can I do?" And she said, "You can do everything." And I was like, "All right, let's do everything."
So you just fucked her?
On a condom. Well, she gave me a massage, which was good. It was a good massage.
Yeah,
That's
they're
why
good
I recommend that.
Yeah,
place.
they're
It's
good.
amazing. And then afterwards, she put a condom on me, and she just got on top and rode my dick. I came, and I went, "All right, that was great."
Fucked you or just give you a hand job?
Fucked
She
him.
got on top of me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She into it?
Why don't
I
you
was
like
in a
that? Why do you like
place
that?
because what if the condom breaks and you got to fucking you'll never see her again.
I'm already. I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna
be
get
dead
a-
in 3 years anyway, Kevin. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
What?
I'm gonna be dead in 3 years anyway. It doesn't matter.
Hope.
like a British Andre the Giant. Guys his size don't live that long.
Yeah, because you got an enlarged heart.
Exactly.
No, but I was at a hand job place one time.
I
I
always
got
show
a,
you love, Kevin.
I got a hand job. Then I was like waiting there, and then I don't know if I don't know what the I don't even remember exactly. And then
I like the idea you just hang out after
then
your
she,
massage.
no, then she
after your
came
hand
back.
job.
Then she came back, and then she gave me another hand job.
Oh wow.
And then she goes, "What?"
Fuck out.
And I
I've done
go,
it.
and I really hadn't slept because I went there early in the morning. I was like,
Drop the kids off
Anyway.
at school, straight to the massage.
no, it was like a
parlor.
long time ago. Then she's like, "Why don't you just stay? Why don't you just take a nap?" And I'm thinking like, I go, "No, I got to go," because I'm thinking if I take a nap, they're just gonna give me hand jobs all day, and then
Trying
I'll
to get a green card.
No, then they'll give me a bill. It'll be like $12,000.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, like 'cause when you go to Scores and they're like, "Would you like to go to? Would you like a? Would you? How about this girl talks to you?" And then it's like 8 girls around. You got to tip. You know what I mean? And then you're like, "Oh, this costs money." I don't even know how they charge it. Do they charge you? They charge you per hour.
It's per song, per song.
But then if I take a nap, do I got to pay for my nap?
It'd be funny. They push you up for the nap. They hit the big meter, like the old school cabs. Hit
Yeah.
the meter. It's like the numbers start in front of you. It's like,
Like, shh.
yeah, 4 hour.
All the other guys like
$1.
Man,
So do you live here now, or are you back and forth from London? What's your story?
What's that?
Do you live here now, or are you back?
I'm in LA now. I've been there a year.
Let me just address there was a caller. I don't know if he dropped off, but anyway, they want to know what happened to Bob Levy. Was that the caller? He's not up there anymore, right? Anyway, because I know we announced Bob Levy was going to be on the show Monday, and Bob Levy's not here,
A bit poorly.
and he's supposed to call in, but you know what? I realized I forgot to give him the number.
Why is it? What was his reason for not coming in?
He's got he's in a car accident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's all fucked up. So now he's got to get an epidural and they give him like an epidural. I guess that lasts for a couple of months or whatever.
I guess I don't know what epidural is.
It's like when you're
Drugs into your spine, right?
yeah, when you're having a baby, they give it to women.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's why I remember it. So is it going to be a boy or a girl? Or is he going to wait to be surprised?
I didn't realize you lost your sense of humor as well as your sense of
Ow,
style. That's pretty
zing!
fucking-
You.
He's on fire
you.
today.
Yeah.
I love it. Where do you live in LA? What part of the town?
East Hollywood.
We have a question for Jeff Leach. Go ahead, caller.
About Texas, all right. Oh, because there's a Jeff Leach in Texas. Pick me up. That's the most Texas fucking calling I've ever heard in my entire life.
I think it's going to be hateful.
We're down, 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 down,
There's a
down,
guy-
down,
I
down.
forget the name of
What's
the.
the name of the song where they say the N-word?
They're asking about it because in Texas there's a state representative called Jeff Leach.
Oh, I see.
And I did a whole Edinburgh show about him and about how I'd ruined his fucking career a little bit because anytime someone searches Jeff Leach, it came up with the TV program that I did called Confessions of a Sex Addict.
Oh, that's great.
And then they're like looking at this super right-wing Christian,
Right.
guy in Texas.
When you say, "Are you really a sex
Joe,
addict?"
though, you're about 5 years too late, caller.
Right. Well, they try to throw in the N word on the show. That's what that is.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Because one of the reasons I got in trouble.
Is this at the cellar?
Yeah, I got in trouble for many
we
reasons,
go
I
again.
guess. It's never been really explained to me exactly. But I think one of the reasons was language. I mean, I can't even. At this point, it seems so ridiculous. I can get in trouble for shit I didn't do at the club.
I mean, you do court trouble, so I'm not surprised at some point someone would go, you know what, man, like, if you want to do work here, you're going to maybe rein that stuff in a little bit. But then, did he give you a specific reason why you weren't booked?
No, he said that whatever. It's just been building up, you know.
Okay.
And then they had to punish me.
Celebrities didn't like you offended a particular celebrity who happened to be African American, and then it was a storm of the people there like her better than you because you're not famous, and then they banned you for a month to appease her, and then now
is this someone from another performer?
Yes.
Okay, I won't even ask. It's not worth getting into that.
The show rhymes with Saturday Night Live. So anyway,
I can guess who it is.
I just bought another 6 weeks.
Great thing.
Like every time it's like the Groundhog Day.
You can't put this on him. The owner of the Comedy Cellar is a Jewish man, very proud of that Jewish faith, and you open up the show with, no one likes the Jews. I think maybe it's stuff like that. I think
it's more like parody of we're not really hateful.
No, not at all.
We're just making fun of people like us.
You're like Judd Nelson in the Breakfast Club. You're like, one more week. One more week. One more week.
So you can't really be anti-Semitic in New York. It just don't work. It's like being anti-Jamaican in
Sounds like
Jamaica.
a lot of work. I think being anti anything, race-based is a little bit fucking tiring, isn't it?
Well, in New York it is because there's no white people. Like I'm on a train, there's no white people.
I don't know what trains you take. New York is whiter now that it's been
including in your house as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean,
the corner you turn to your house, you're like, they're moving into my
house. Fucking. There was a funny story when I was like, when I had a house in South Jersey. I think I'd just been married, and there was like the houses were like they're all beach houses, so they're all kind of next to each other. And I saw somebody on the back porch of the house next to us, like a black couple. I was like, oh god damn it, they're gonna kill the property values. And I see my wife, I go, oh, she's gonna kill the property value too.
Hide in the house, a realtor's coming.
I mean, she will when she divorces you and takes half of it.
No, she can't divorce me. She threatens me. She never follows through on anything.
Really?
Even like the laundry. The laundry's like it's like almost always done. It's
She's
like
Latin, right? She's Latin. She's Latin, right?
Yeah, but it's not like
and women are very loyal. I think they stick with their partners, through a lot of shit.
They're like penguins.
Yeah. Like penguins. They mate for life.
Chop your hands off while you're sleeping. You like jerking off, Kevin? Yeah, knock out your hands now, motherfucker.
I gotta use my fucking
your elbows,
my limbs.
Your hooks.
Yeah, my fucking. Oh, this does not feel as good.
Ironically, turning you into a penguin as well.
Now, do you think you're a sex addict?
No, it was for a TV program. It was a little bit exaggerated.
Okay.
I just like fucking, and I had the opportunity then because I was younger and mildly better looking.
Right.
But, you could get crazy. I mean, women want to fuck me, so I can't imagine
in LA,
women.
Not in LA, man. I think in LA it's more about money and status. Out here in New York, I did all right because people, girls like douchebags who look like they're in bands. But in LA, nah, they don't give a fuck. It's like, who do you produce for? How much money you got in the bank? Where do you live?
Yeah, LA's
one-bedroom apartment. I drive a 2001 Toyota Corolla, ladies. And all right,
LA's a sick town.
I also, though, I feel like you need to get your sea legs out there. All my friends that moved out there, like comics or people, whatever, it takes about a year to kind of figure it out. And then once you kind of figure out the way to like...
You mean figure out the dating scene?
The girls, yeah. Right. But once you get into their insecurities and depression, because everyone is so insecure out there and they're so... that you'll get laid. You're just in a...
That sounds like a healthy way to start a relationship. What do you hate about yourself?
Right.
Let me pray on that.
Everybody's narcissistic out there, and so...
Quite a few people are, yeah.
No, they all are. So then you gotta... He's probably right. You gotta take advantage of like what's wrong with them.
Insecurity.
I don't do that. It's just the girls that I'm spending time with right now. Actually, people I met in New York, so it's quite nice.
Would you rather live in New York?
No, I'd rather be here for comedy all the time. Yeah, I miss the comedy here infinitely.
Because it's hard to go up in LA, right? There aren't that many places.
It's hard to go up 4 times in a night and get paid for your fucking shows. Like no one pays people out there.
Right.
Or maybe if you're a bigger name act, which I'm not,
Yeah. But so where do you go up? The store, improv, that kind of thing?
I do stuff like that. Produce shows on store, improv, all of those. In fact, the improv venues are some of my favourite. Brea Improv, anything outside of LA. Brea Improv, Oxnard, Levy Live. There's like
because they're more
people. They fucking want the entertainment. They're grateful for it.
Yeah, they're more regular people.
Yeah, whereas you go to like an LA venue and it's just like dumb fucking rich guys going, oh my God, just entertain us, okay?
I want to see Chris D'Elia, right? We'll make all his weird fucking gestures and shit.
I went and saw him perform, actually. I went to see him perform at the Wilton. I was intrigued to go and watch a live show, because I really like his podcast, actually. I find it quite fun.
What's the name of his podcast?
You want me to plug it on yours?
Sure. I don't give a fuck.
All right, it's called Congratulations. It's actually pretty funny, and he's quite balanced. He's I guess how a lot of people, I think a lot of comics are kind of airing towards now, which is a bit more of a balanced mindset in terms of what's going on in the world. Do you know what I mean? Rather than being I'm this way or I'm that way. He's a bit more like, I'm fucking fed up of all of it. And I like that rhetoric. I like, just laughing about funny shit that's happened to someone rather than going, oh, which way did you vote? And let's make some jokes about it.
Yeah, what does he talk about then? Just regular stuff?
From his own life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to the 7-Eleven
Yeah,
and he's like looking to buy some candy. He's like, do
Actually,
I
one of
want
his
candy
stories-
or do I want a cupcake?
It's about shitting himself on a hike, after having too many coffees. Just stuff that, relatable stuff like that. I've shit my pants. You're not a man until you've shit your pants once.
Oh no! Did you that 7-Eleven by the cellar? Do you realize why do they play classical music in front of it?
To try and calm down the crackheads.
Is that really what it is?
Yeah, because it annoys the crackheads.
Like the King Kong, they played him like or Frankenstein. You play like
Play it on the outside?
yeah, they put
Outside speaker?
Mozart and Handel set
Right.
crackheads off. It's like one of those high pitched whistles for dogs.
Yeah.
But for crackheads,
Real?
yeah, they hear classical music and they just fucking start tweaking out.
That's
and they
not
have
true,
to leave.
is it?
Yeah, that's why they
100%,
play it. It's loud, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, scientific studies done into it, Kevin.
Right, exactly. I would sign up for that. They're like, hey, smoke a big bag of crack. I'm like, all right, what are we listening to, folks? Like, I'm ready. Little fog
Usually
hat.
they play that, whatchamacallit, in on the inside there.
Bollywood music.
What's that lady, the call-in lady? She takes requests, like love song with Delilah.
Delilah.
Yeah.
I don't know which.
Was she like an agony aunt or something?
She's been on the air for like a million years. You guys know Delilah, right?
Yeah, from a while ago.
Yeah,
She's
but
still on.
Now I think she works for Dunkin' Donuts no, I always hear it Dunkin' Donuts. I think I hear actually that's Dunkin' Donuts. She's always on Dunkin' Donuts. 7-Eleven, they just play like hip hop.
Right.
Usually on the
Outside,
inside.
they play they play classical music and blare it. Right? The one next to the
That's a
Blue Note.
policy? Or you just know that from walking
Hear it.
by?
When you walk past it, it's
I never
blaring.
hear it.
You
I don't-
hear it. It's actually playing on the radio in the back office, but his fucking
Yeah,
super
exactly.
hearing sense. He's
I'm
like,
I'm Daredevil.
What?
someone's playing cat. It's so loud. Turn that
They're
down.
practicing in Vienna right now. Shh. That's right. And a baby's crying in
Turn
Budapest.
down that fucking
Must be
symphony,
torturous
please,
to
for
the
the love
Yeah.
of God.
So what are you doing for Christmas? Are you going home?
No, I'm gonna be on my own for Christmas at the moment. But I don't know. I'll find a little orphans thing.
It's a little like a.
What's this?
What's
question?
it say on there?
Any Monroe updates?
Oh. Christy Monroe? Oh, yeah. I think she's going to do MLC tomorrow.
Is she really?
Yeah, because now it's like this big thing.
She's doing the Brian McCarthy
Go
interview.
ahead,
show.
caller.
Okay.
Yo,
Yo.
it's MC Wet Blanket from Monday. What's going on, guys?
Hey, man. What's shaking? How are you?
Nothing much, man. Any updates on the beef, Kev? She's doing the Brian McCarthy interview show.
That's right. On Friday,
Who is?
Miss Monroe.
She might do MLC tomorrow because she put this whole thing on Facebook yesterday, and Carrie was showing me. So Carrie wants to address it on like tomorrow.
Everyone's telling me that she's full of shit. Her
beautiful.
dad didn't die. I mean,
I don't
No.
know who this woman is. Can you give me a backstory?
Dude,
Not really.
I'm telling you, man. She said her dad shot himself. Then she said he's a heroin overdose. Then, Brian, remember when she said that she found this fucking, like, ragged dog on the side of the road and somehow the Marines trained it to be, like, a service dog?
yeah, I remember that.
And
I
you're
don't
just
even
sitting
listen
there
to my
like,
guest.
what?
That's my gift.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't
man?
think it-
I mean, I don't know.
Here's the thing. I kind of believe that because my life it sounds crazy. So like I kind of take people at their word, but I can't imagine. I maybe
You
it's
put
like,
this whole long thing on
contradict yourself.
Facebook about she addressed everything she's ever done in her life.
Did she really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Carrie
She really
showed it
took
to
that
me.
to heart.
That's kind of
then,
like
huh?
yeah. That's kind of like when you defend yourself too much. You know what I mean? Like when she's sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, listen.
Yeah, but I don't know. People are crazy, and people just are crazy. And then you do this show, you realize, holy shit, all these comics are fucking nuts. Bob DeBona, when was he on our show, Garrett? Last week?
yeah. Not
So
like-
with Florentine, right?
Oh, never
So
forget.
with Florentine?
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, so I'm like, Bob, can I get you a PayPal? Because I was gonna give him money for like travel, you know. He goes,
Then you never give me money for
I'll give you
travel.
money today. So he goes, so he's like, hey, he goes, I don't have, can you just give it to me when I see you? I go, when am I going to see you? He goes, I'll come by the cellar. Then he goes, I couldn't come by the cellar the other night. Can you just give it? I'll come by the studio. I go, okay. He goes, I'll come by after you're done. So I give it to Garrett, and Garrett's like, yeah, he never showed up. I'm like, just be normal. Just go just set up a PayPal.
Yeah.
Just instead of going, hey, with that lady, the guy who sells the pretzels at 34th Street, can you leave it with him? I'm like, it's $20.
Go and buy him.
Just be fucking normal. So
$20 of postage stamps with Father Christmas on it, and then
Yes.
post them to.
So the point is, this Christy Monroe, who knows how Bob DeBono act comes off as like normal,
Right.
But who knows? And he's a fucking lunatic. just logistically. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't take anybody at their word. I'm like, if it's entertaining, that's good.
I don't give a shit if it's true or not.
Yeah, if it's entertaining, good. If it's not, then fucking, sit there with your fucking tits out because that's entertaining. I don't care what you say. Your tits are hanging out.
She's a porn actress.
She's a stripper comic.
A stripper
Garrett,
comic.
can you pull up a video of her, Garrett?
Christy Monroe.
Hold on, no, we'll look at the thing here. We'll actually look at it on the actual television. Garrett,
Oh, it's too long. Her Facebook, you mean?
No, I don't mean the rant. I mean, this is a video of her twerking or something, Garrett. You can find something on her Instagram, please.
Like this is. I would get out for this.
She's a white gal. She's like.
I mean, her body's not bad, but her face looks like there's a lot going on.
Her face is not bad.
Oh, actually, she looks quite beautiful there.
Yeah, her face is not bad, but when she wears too much makeup. Women who wear too much makeup, I tell this to my wife, when you wear too much makeup, it looks like you're ugly. It looks like you're ugly and you're covering up your ugliness. So if you're attractive, don't wear too much makeup because it just looks like you're hiding your fucking hideousness.
That's not the best photo, that one. I think that's.
She's fine. She was here the other day. She's pretty, and
She's
but
a nice person. She like enjoyable company.
Listen. Like I say, I don't hang out with my sidekick. I don't like people. I think people are weird. I think people in show business, they're all looking for something. So it's like, you know what I mean? So I after a while, I'm 10 minutes with anybody. I'm like, okay, thanks. She's got a white girl.
She's Lenny Marcus putting money in her fucking thong. Yeah, it looks
really
like
does
Lenny.
look like a Lenny.
Can you break $1? Here's $1. I'll like 50 cents back.
Speaking of Lenny, Lenny went to somebody had got married. They went to a bachelor party. Lenny went to a strip club. He wouldn't sit at the stage. He sat by himself, away from the.
We don't have to tip.
No, away from the strippers and away from the alcohol. So it's like to him, it's like kryptonite. I don't even know this. I think Heath said it.
Let's say stripper
He's like-
comedian. Who are we? Professional comics. Yeah, I've never seen comedy more professional than that in my entire life. Why can't girls who are selling sexuality just go, you know what? I'm living that life. I'm just being.
She said she doesn't sell sex.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not
What
a
show
sex
is this?
If people come in their pants, it's by accident.
Heavy Leather TV in Boston.
Heavy leather. I want to lick clam chowder out of your ass crack.
Belly bar.
Yeah, Belly, how are you?
Sounds like the shop that I buy my clothes from.
Yeah, your tits are wicked nice. You want to suck my cock behind a dumpster?
That's about what it is.
Right.
So she said she's not a sex worker. She won't fuck people for money.
Right.
So who knows? Who knows what it is? I don't
Is this
fucking
her opening
care.
bit or a closer?
I think she does get sexy in her act, if you know what I'm saying. When she does stand up, because I heard somebody.
What's the deal with airplane food? Am I right, big boy?
I think she dry humps guys. She brings up on stage.
I get in
and
trouble for this
dry
because
humps them.
when a fucking guy who looks like me makes fun of anything to do with a female comic, immediately I'm a misogynist. It's not that I'm pointing out, stating the fucking obvious that we're looking at right now.
Well, you've made it.
I get outed as some horrendous misogynist who hates women and hates empowered
You
women.
hate women?
I don't. What I hate
them.
is
I hate
fucking
women.
liars. I hate liars. So if
But
you're
all
gonna
women are
go-
liars.
No, if you're going to be like sexual, go, hey, I'm also selling sex as part of it. Do you know what I mean? And I'm fucking cool with that.
And I would say you're not a misogynist, but you are a massage enthusiast.
There we go.
Thank you.
This guy's on fire. How many drinks have you had? And what have you got to make a mental note?
That was my early Christmas.
Absolutely
gift,
right.
yeah.
Except
Yeah, that's your sweet spot. 3 drinks.
yeah, 3 drinks is good. Hey, what's Mike Tyson's favorite holiday? Boxing Day.
Hey, it's clean. It's clean as
The
well.
26th,
It's when you can
26th.
tell the kids.
December 26th,
That's
Boxing
what-
Day.
We celebrate. My wife's mother is English. So
Okay.
we celebrate Boxing Day.
You don't do that in America, though, do you?
What?
Celebrate Boxing Day. You don't give a shit about
Punch
that.
my wife right in the nose on Boxing Day. Am I right, folks?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry.
Can I ask you a question? Do you ever get female callers into the show?
Yeah, but not very many because you know how women are.
I'd love to know what ladies are, Burning Bridges fans, MLC fans. I'd love to talk to one.
There's one Jessica Hudson. And the lesbian likes the show from Canada.
Jessica Hudson.
Yeah, we know by name.
My name.
Eva Longoria. is a
people that
huge
like
fan,
us.
Yeah.
No, not Jessica Hudson, but her name's.
No, I'm kidding. Listen, I said this the other day. Women, they don't tip because they don't have money. They think it's sexy not to have singles because if they have singles or cash, they feel like whores or strippers or whatever.
Right, okay.
So they tip like shit. So they think it's cool. The shit that things that women think is totally cool. It's like they're liars. They're liars because from early age, guys are like, "Can I have your number?" And they say, "I have a boyfriend," or they give them a fake number. Guys aren't trained to fucking lie like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, another thing about women, they're very,
Nice,
they're very.
'cause it's worse if someone just goes, "Nah, you can't have it." Yeah,
No, I'm just saying what they are. They're liars. Also, they're very thin-skinned because women support each other. Women always go, "What a beautiful blouse!" Like, "Oh, you look so hot in those pants."
yeah,
They
yeah.
never go, "What the fuck are you wearing?" Where guys give each other shit all the time. Women support each other. So if you that's why if a woman gets heckled, she's like, "Oh." But even if you say to a woman like, "Oh, what the fuck are you wearing?" They like literally lose their fucking
You're judging
mind.
my outfit. You're judging my outfit.
Even if you say it to your
dare
wife,
you judge
my wife
what
can
I
say
wear?
whatever
This
she
is
wants
my
about
body.
what I'm wearing, and I just laugh it off. I say something to her, she goes, "What the fuck is wrong with that?" I'd be like, "It looks terrible."
I feel that all the female friends I have are straight talking fucking no shit, no bullshit. I love that. It's refreshing.
You're saying I'm completely wrong.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying that I personally have a group of friends who are
Okay, well, if you dated them, they'd be complete cunts, and you wouldn't be able
That's
to say,
very possible,
You wouldn't be
yeah.
able to say dick to them.
Isn't everyone a cunt though? Once you break up, like every
No, once
guy-
you started dating them, once they fall in love with you, it's over.
Okay.
And then they're your parole officer.
with that.
Where are you going? What time are you coming back? Listen, before I met you, I made the trains fine. I was fine before I met you. I'll be fine after we're done with this. So I don't need someone going like, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay. I know how to fucking manage my shit."
I actually have to call bullshit on this a little bit because they actually did a study about people in management and their subordinates. And the people in management that were the worst to their subordinates were women in power who had power over other women. So women actually treat each other really badly.
Oh, they
Yeah, in a position of power, but I'm saying like as peers, growing up.
Today they do. It's this full support.
Yeah, because
all the
women
time,
hate
man.
each other because they're very cunty competitive with each other. So that they won't. But if so, they're in charge. They'll punish the other woman because she's hotter. She's got nicer tits. Blah blah blah. Not for like business reasons. For cunty reasons.
Give me,
Cunts.
give me a coffee, you bitch.
I'm banned another 8 weeks.
Right. Jewish cunts.
Ugh.
Now we're done. All right. Thanks for doing the show. We're all out of
I can just get
showbiz.
banned. I can just get banned. So I don't know if Bob Levy's calling in. I don't know if he has the
That's all
number.
right. Hopefully he's all right. He's got the epidermal. He probably can't dial a phone.
No, he's getting the epidural tomorrow. Let me text him.
Poor guy. So,
I don't know if I told him. I don't know.
are you one of those English guys that's gone like a lot of trips? Like you've been to like Southeast Asia?
What is that question?
We have like long hair, you know, you're like a young guy. I mean,
Long hair means that you go around to Southeast Asia.
yeah, you know, you go on holiday or whatever, and you go to Thailand or something.
You're trying to ask if I've been on a sex tourism holiday?
Well, maybe.
No, I haven't. No, I've never done that. I have no desire to go out, and I actually don't like paying for sex. That's why I've only ever been to that, that massage place
Massage place
once.
once.
I just thought I was drunk. My buddy was like, "Let's go do this. That'll be fun." And I was like, "All right, fuck it. Yeah,
fuck it.
It could be a bit."
So did you have you been to South America?
I've travelled, yeah. I've been out to a few places: India, Australasia, New Zealand. India was actually beautiful and fucking disgusting. At the same time.
Yeah. I've heard.
It's literally like if you just built an incredible, beautiful set with mountain ranges and
It's like Indian
forests,
women,
and then you
right?
just took all of your trash cans and just fucking threw them. It's a bit like New York, actually, in a sense that it's beautiful and majestic. And there's incredible architecture and just smelly shit.
I went to New Delhi and got a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
To lighten the mood.
So that was good.
He almost was it?
No.
Should have been a beef
Right up
sandwich.
your
Should have
alley.
been a beef sandwich.
To mock them,
Because they're not allowed to. You're not allowed to harm cows, are you? You know?
my-
harm them.
You're not allowed to harm them. You're not allowed to harm them. That's
What do they do? They just roam the streets.
literally roam the fucking streets. Yeah, we would.
And they can't kill them and eat them.
Fuck no. If you hit one like accidentally, if they run out in the road and you hit one in your car, because there's
the last
no
time you seen
rules
a
on the
cow
road.
run?
We drove 8,000 miles. Right, it was for a charity thing for cancer research, and then we've got
8,000 miles.
yeah.
Just back and forth, or that's
We drove
crisscrossing the country.
We went all the way around the coast and then all the way.
When you
out.
used to
It's a big-
take
it's
naked
quite a big
pictures with those
fucking
guys
concept.
on the beach.
Sorry,
It was when you were taking naked pictures with those guys on the beach. That was that thing.
when?
Remember you were taking all these naked pictures with guys. All you show your
Dude, I don't know
bums?
what kind of sweet dreams you're having about.
Oh,
me.
your
That
bum.
never
It's just
fucking
you
happened.
and a bunch of your buddies all showing your bums.
Oh, not bums. No. We were standing over a bridge with shirts off. Yeah, it was fucking India. It's hot, Kevin.
So you had no
All
pants
of us
on?
crisp up in the sun at the first sign of vitamin D.
You
That's
had no
not-
pants on.
Nah. What the fuck are you talking about?
On your Facebook.
You're talking about
On
Pat.
Facebook?
I had a dream the other night. I woke up. I was like,
Good luck. I don't know.
my whole dream was about should I or not short GE stock.
What did you come up with?
I'm like, I couldn't decide. Then I woke up. I'm like, which way should I go? Because their stock's fucking plummeting. I'm like, should I short it? I'm like, how is that your business? Like, even when I woke up, I'm like, that's not your business. You don't have any money to short anything.
So you don't have any money. You don't have any money in the market.
No, I have money in the market, but I don't have money to short fucking GE. GE's like it's like shorting fucking Lenny Marcus's career, even though we're going to have to take that out because
Why?
No, because you don't. I'm saying GE used to be a big prominent company, and now they're it's like
I don't have a fucking clue what you did.
It's not a penny stock. It's like $7. It used to be like one of the biggest company. It used to be the biggest company in the world. Now it's a $7 stock. So
Do you own a lot of it?
huh? I don't know any of it, but in my dream somehow it got into my dream.
You like riding a unicorn? Like
Somehow in my dream, the debate was should I or not short GE
your
stock.
dreams are boring.
Thanks for saving that.
You're welcome. No, my buddy had a company in Mumbai because all the diamonds. Mumbai, Abadimanse, and all the diamond.
Why is everyone Jamaican? Even Indians are Jamaican.
Yeah, right. So
I love it.
When my buddy calls me, I called him. I said, "Hey, how's that going?" He goes, "That's great." He goes, "There's 2 cows standing in front of my building. There's 2 people putting flowers around them. There's a river of shit going down the middle of the street, and I'm eating a kind bar." He would pack his luggage. All he do is pack kind bars. So he wouldn't eat the food because you can get. That's his name for it.
Yeah, my friend Spider, he's old school. He's old school biker as well, covered in fucking tattoos up his neck, 70 years old, and he ate.
70?
He ate like Pringles and bananas the entire year. He's called Spider. He's a tattoo artist. He's a fucking, he's a badass. He's a good guy.
Right, but do for money.
He has a tattoo shop back in there. Yeah.
It's called Deli Belly. It's like
Belly belly, yeah. When you eat something
yeah.
a bit funny and then you shit for about.
You have it for
a week.
My friend went to New Delhi like years ago, and he's still 20 years later. He's got to go to like the CDC once a year and get like a shot in his dick.
I think I got deli belly last night from fucking Mahmood's. I had a falafel and I put the little hot sauce on it.
Ugh.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
I haven't eaten
both
there.
ends.
I don't think I've ever eaten there.
I've had 5 shits today. Bob's on the phone.
Go ahead, Bob.
Here we go.
What's up, guys?
What's happening? You got hit by a car?
Yeah. This is the only show that I was on hold, and I got a boner listening to you guys talking about taking pictures of naked men on a beach.
so
what
hot.
the fuck?
See this tall limey over here. I like to suck his cock
Is that
right off his...
epidural kicked in yet? Is that
No,
why
Chris, do you know what's your name again? Jeff Leach. Do you know Jeff Leach?
He won't know me.
I don't know. It's ever since this accident, I don't even fucking know myself anymore. So who gives a shit? You
He's
know?
very
That's
sexy man with
whatever.
that accent.
Thanks, man.
But he's very insecure, so you got to play off his insecurities.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I'm going to treat you like a woman from L.A.
Is that how you're going to get in my pants?
I play off your insecurities.
Hey, Bob, the first time I met you was at the Rich Voss roast at the Boston Comedy Club back in like 2000. You're not going to remember. I actually gave you half a bag of blow. I was a fan, and I wanted you to.
You're trying to kill him.
I wanted you to like me, and I came up and I said,
No, he wants his money back now. The fuck.
right. Can I get that $40 PayPal? Could you leave it with Bob Bonomino, whatever the fuck that guy's name is?
Bob DeBono.
But I wanted to know, and
Bono.
maybe you won't even talk about this or whatever. I mean, it's kind of ancient history for most of the audience, but I'm a big Howard fan, and I used to love when you used to produce those roasts. Why did you stop? I remember there was a voicemail, but what happened? Again, this is ancient history, but like, what happened between you and Howard with you doing the roast and stuff like that?
Well, it was basically when they were having like Artie in there on heroin on a bed, and doing the show.
Right.
He would be sleeping. And Howard said it was a sugar high, and then we got into a fight. Then they banned me from the building. They said I attacked 4 security guards because I said I wanted to go on Opie and Anthony. And they were not happy about that. And then I threatened to kill Howard, and they sent the NYPD Blue to my house, and they had the FBI involved.
Oh, shit.
I'm banned from that building. I can't go into that building.
You threatened to kill Howard?
Yeah.
How are you going to do it, Bob? How are you going to do it?
Maybe fucking make him eat a steak. It'll probably fucking die, that bony fuck, if he eats fucking seeds.
Yeah, but did you tweet it or did you say it on a voicemail?
No, I said it on my podcast, and they taped it and all that shit. But
He put it in a letter that he made out of cutting out magazines.
Howard really knew about the whole story. It was basically Tim Sabian and Jared there.
Yeah, right.
And they were saying that I attacked people, which I didn't. You know what I mean? It's just that they play games, and they don't even. Howard doesn't even realize how much shit he can get, in trouble from his own fucking people, throwing them under the bus to fucking psychos.
And now you're banned from Twitter, right?
Yeah, I said to Alyssa Milano, I said, the only way to shut you up is jamming my cock down your throat. And they threw me off for they said that's blocking somebody from speech. Well, it would be if my cock was in her mouth, but that's not a reason to throw somebody off.
That's just logic.
Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Who's the boss?
Yeah, I mean, it's just so fucking, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? I go on Twitter and just talk to my friends now. Nobody from Twitter and Facebook comes to shows anyway, so who gives a fuck?
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, it's a useless fucking, it's just a thing to do when you're fucking bored and you're fucking just sitting at home with your dick in your hand.
Yeah.
That's when Kevin looks at my photos on Facebook. Same thing. Social media friends.
Pretty bums.
Oh, look at you with all your friends' asses out. Yeah.
Oh, I said.
Get out, honey. This is my private time.
You don't remember this?
I don't honestly.
You're all on a beach and you're all rode
You
your
remember it clearly, very fucking vividly.
When you're on a thing raising money, you're all riding motorcycles somewhere. Where was that? India?
Yeah.
Because you all took pictures where you're all naked and you're all looking at out into the ocean or looking at the sunset or something.
Enjoying
Something
life.
real gay, and you all thought it was funny to let's take our clothes off. Like you didn't want to all blow each other.
Hilarious. Let me suck your dick on that chopper.
Yeah.
Old man with a neck tattoo.
I think I know the photo you're talking about, but there's also women in that photo as well,
Oh,
Kevin.
gross.
No, I don't think so.
No, there is. 100%.
No, you actually edited them out.
Yeah. Photo.
Yeah, they're
not in there
icky.
anymore.
They have cooties.
Gross. So, Bob, what happened with your accident? What happened?
I got, disc fucked up, 2 parts of the back of my brain are fucking damaged, all this good shit. So I had nerve broken, nerve damage all over.
Are you going to sue? Are you going to get money?
Yes, guess what? With the guy that hit me, guess how much his insurance was?
How much?
$15,000 after a year and a half of me getting work done, and my lawyer gets 40% of it.
Oh, you're like a white Tracy Morgan. But
Hardly.
joking. Thank you. Thank you.
How did he got tons, didn't he?
Yeah, you got like
Millions,
150.
millions.
No, you got to get hit by somebody who works for a company that's a multinational company.
Yeah,
I don't want to say it, Bob, but it's your fault. You should have got hit by a Walmart truck.
Yeah,
It would have made it.
exactly.
Or at least a
Fucking,
Target.
I would have taken a fucking AT&T van at that time.
Right? A locksmith van.
Believe me, it's horrible. It happens. It changes people's lives, and it's dangerous out there now, man. You can't, nobody should be able to text in a car that's moving more than 10 miles an hour.
They don't enforce it. That's the thing. They go, you could get it. You could get a fine of up to like this much, but they don't enforce it.
In LA, they do. Yeah, they get fed up with it. They pull you straight over and give you a ticket.
Where, on the highway?
Anywhere. In LA, they
Well,
pull you over.
on a side street, that's one thing. On a highway, they can't fucking see if you're texting
So
or
like
not.
a few weeks ago, I was driving up to Vegas to do
And
some shows.
everybody in LA is texting all the time. And if you're going, they can't see you on the highway. They can see you on going slow, which then if you're going slow, who gives a shit?
I saw a guy
Exactly.
on the way to Vegas driving his car, and on the left-hand side in his hands, he was driving like this, and he had a Kindle. I was like, what the fuck is that guy reading? I hope it's his own obituary, because
I've seen truck drivers read books as they're driving.
fucking insane. Insane.
So can
I
you?
think they were just looking at the fucking pictures. They don't read.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Look how big that guy's cock is. Wow. So can you walk? Are you ambulatory?
No, I can walk. I can fake it pretty good when I'm out there doing. I'm the only guy that's been in an accident, and I fake that I can, feel good
Right.
when I'm out there. But basically, it's hell when I get home from gigs, waking up in the morning, especially like a day like today when it's like snowing and rain. It's just fucking awful. But you fight through it, man. You got to get through this shit, and that's the whole fucking key.
Are you on any kind of pain meds or anything? Or
No, because me, I get very addicted to shit. Ever since somebody gave me a half a gram at the Rich Voss roast, I've been hooked.
That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. And my mom would be like, what a great story.
yeah.
So you got him addicted to cocaine. What a small
I
world.
was so young. That was the same show where I gave Colin Quinn my business card, and I actually said, "Let's do lunch sometime."
Really?
Oh no, you said that to Colin?
I'm such a jerk off. I was 20, like
No,
four.
but that's fucking funny.
Yeah. So anyway,
But Colin would do lunch. He's that nice of a guy, you know?
you would think, but I remember the look of disgust he gave me. He's just like, "Yeah, okay, thanks."
Yeah,
You know?
plus, you were probably wearing like
You
a.
sound pretty good though for a post-accident, Bob, which is good to know. You only sound about 10% Rick Shapiro right now, so you're obviously surviving.
boy.
Wow, that's a.
His act's gotten pretty shaky.
Yeah, he left me a message about, he wanted to work again, but I didn't know what the hell he meant by it, but it sounded like he was yelling at me too, and then he
That's
apologized
friendship.
for it. So I don't know what the fuck he meant. So I don't know how to call him back and say, "What did you mean?" I just don't know what the fuck it was.
Hey, you wanna-
I love Rick Shapiro. He's one of my favorite fucking people in comedy, but he's, it's hard.
Have you seen him here?
In LA? I know he's back here now, right?
Yeah, he did our show one time, and then he was like, I go, you at least got to talk into the mic. If you're gonna talk gibberish, that's fine. I don't care. Just talking to the fucking mic. You got to know. I mean, you forget a lot in show business, but you never forget talking to the mic so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Rich, you know what I'd love to do? I would love to get a bunch of us together and do a benefit for him, truthfully, because what he's got is terrible.
Yeah.
And, and just, you got to help people out, man.
Also, that
guy's
he's been through about 7 fucking, life-threatening things. It's not even just the Parkinson's. It's like
Yeah, they say that his Parkinson's was like induced by an accident.
No, because he gave up he tried to wean himself off the medication that he was taking for the fucking 2 previous comas he'd been in. And then by giving up the medication too fast, he went into another, some kind of epileptic fit shock. And when he came out of it, that stimulated Parkinson's. It's like, fucking hell. Poor guy, man.
I just remember he had those bumper stickers that said, "I used to suck dick for heroin," and he had a bunch of them. And he would try to sell them after shows, and he'd be like, "Nobody wants these things." I'm like, "Let me put this on your." Hey, I just got a Hyundai Sonata.
Next to my
Toyota Prius.
my kids are high school honor students.
I used to suck dick for heroin. How is Artie?
Pull me over and I'll blow you for heroin. What the
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honk twice if you want a rim job.
Exactly. Right.
Artie's doing well, though, isn't he? Artie Lang isn't he just come out of another stint of rehab and he seems to be positive?
Can't speak for that.
I got him into a really good one. I had a meeting with the people. We sat down. And it was great, man. He's doing great now. It's like, it was time to give up. A lot of people say, the main thing with addiction, it's like when you want to give up that, doing it, that's when you're going to do it. You're not going to do it at any other time. And and the place that he went was just amazing. And
The heroin there is excellent.
Do I?
No, I said I'm
heroin,
joking.
yeah,
I go, that's how you judge a good rehab. The heroin is excellent.
Broom closet's locked from the inside.
Joking, of course.
course we
but
are.
everything's like working, man, and it's unbelievable. Like there's so many people dying these days because what's that stuff that's coming from China that they're putting in
Fentanyl.
heroin and coke?
Yeah,
Fentanyl.
And it's so huge now. The number is huge. We had the guy on from City of Angels where he went to, and he was saying that like it's amazing. But like I said, if you're a drug dealer, why would you want to cut off and kill people you sell to?
Yeah,
It doesn't
just
make
keep
any
using
sense.
one and then just keep using Novocaine. That's what everyone used to do. Novocaine or fucking baby powder.
Well, for the blow,
probably
right.
cheaper than fentanyol, isn't it? Surely.
Oh,
But a little
baby
bit.
powder for
Yeah,
what?
Coke, when they cut
They
coke
used to
up.
cut that stuff. Yeah, they used to cut coke and that shit with that shit that made you shit after one line when you're
Yeah,
at a nightclub.
Novocaine. Yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff
I could use that right now. I'm a little blocked up, if you know what I'm saying.
Let me call my guy. Bob, you want an 8-ball?
Yeah, at the next boss roast. There's like
exactly
one every
right.
year.
His 80th birthday, which is in 2
That's
weeks.
the only
gonna be-
guy that
Hasn't he
his
had like
wedding-
3 roasts
Yeah,
already?
exactly.
He's going to be 70 at his next roast.
His wedding. He had his wedding. He had what was it? He had 3. What is that called when you beforehand when you have those parties and that shit? Because
Bachelor
you get
party.
Married.
Bachelor party.
Well, not a bachelor party. It was just like a
Rape
get-together
claims.
thing. But he had 3 of them before. I remember going to one at a steakhouse, one at Caroline's, and then there was another one. And it was the funniest thing. I'm
He
like,
sold
this
merch
guy's
at all
making
of
a
them.
fortune. Yeah,
You can buy yourself a CD after dinner. It's gonna be a CD for you.
That's a great.
$10. It's $10. It's just $10. Come on,
Kenny.
$10.
It's like
Bonnie, get the CDs.
I'm gonna give you
Guys
20
want
bucks. You're so much
shipping.
like Bob DeBono's.
it's like he's in the room.
Rich Voss we were texting the other day. I was asking him to do my podcast, and he was texting back. He goes, I can't do your podcast right now, but I'm going to be out in LA soon, so I'm going to hit you up, buddy. He goes, also, when you get a TV show out there, I'm playing your dad. I'm like, that's actually not a bad fucking idea. You look
He even texts in his accent.
yeah.
Right.
Just fucking loads of
Read my
S's.
Kindle. I say drive, okay? So, Bob, are you sober now?
Oh yeah, I've been sober for like 10 years. I stopped drinking, and I get hit by a drunk driver. That's like Artie getting hit by his heroin dealer now.
I'm glad you told me that. You just saved me $40 next time I see you.
That'll be a
If
while
I don't
because you're
pay it
blind.
back, something bad's going to happen. But I'm gonna get better, man. You have to, man. You have to think that way. Otherwise, you're going to be fucked.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you're getting an epidural, and what are they doing? Is that tomorrow? What's the procedure?
Basically, they lay you on the table.
Oh, hot.
They fucking give you a little something to numb it. Most people go under.
Where
but
are
I
you getting the
don't.
epidural
And-
done? At Sally's?
No. I got the. I think I think the guy that does me did Tracy Morgan. So
Oh, wow.
it's a really great play. I think it's
He only
called
does
Relievers.
comics.
Can I ask you a question,
Yeah.
Bob? Because obviously, if you have a bit
Yeah.
of a history with drink and drugs, is getting an
Yeah.
epidural, is that not a bit? Because it's a drug being injected right into your fucking spine, doesn't that? Is that worrying?
Yeah, because you have to sign papers that say if you're paralyzed or you die, you can't sue us.
Okay.
Well,
Those are papers you have to sign. And
crossed
they go,
out
"Don't
paralyzed."
move." And I'm like, move? I ain't fucking moving. But, the first night you feel like shit, you get sick, and by the next day you start and feel better. So I got 2 more of them to go, and then something for my migraines, and hopefully that works, because fucking I am sick of this shit,
but then are they actually performing surgery, or are you're just getting an injection?
No, right now, okay, if this can work, this next thing, I don't need surgery.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Then I go back to the surgeon and they go, well, this is, I have good doctors. They're not just going to cut me open because they want to make money.
Right.
They said, look, that's the last thing we want to do to you.
So you're going to get this procedure. Hopefully this works, and then it'll be like a rehab thing.
Yeah, I've done rehab for fucking, a year, 5 days a week of just getting my body bent into shape and stuff like that, because everything was fucked up. And that's the worst thing, man. When you're sitting in a fucking office waiting to get an epidural, and everybody walks like Fred Sanford. They all look like they're dying, and I'm like, I can't come here anymore. I can't look at these people. You
You
know,
should just play that music in the background. Dana, 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 dana.
Give me Wheezy. Coming again. Give me Wheezy.
Everyone's gonna walk that way. Just make it
yeah,
fun.
everybody's got a cane. They fucking, they're limping, and it's like, it's so depressing when you're in the fucking waiting rooms. And, that's why I just get there and just say, get me the fuck in here so I can get the fuck
Cut
out.
the line.
But, what are you going to do, man? Shit happens, and, it's been a year and a fucking half, and I'm just kind of getting near the end of it. So we'll see, man.
Good man.
All right, Bob. Good luck. We got to wrap it up. We're done in 3 minutes here. So, but thanks for calling,
Yeah, man,
and
good
best
luck.
of luck with everything.
Yeah.
And next time I'm coming in, I owe you one. Thank you for letting me call in because I couldn't make it today. I appreciate that so much. Really.
All right,
That's
thanks,
cool.
Bob.
Blue cheese on me, baby.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck, Bob.
We'll
See ya.
see you soon.
Blue cheese
Give
on
me an
me.
8 ball.
See you later.
It's the best. He knows everything about all these guys because
It's fucking scary, isn't it? Like getting an epidural and you might end up just paralyzed. Do you reckon your wife would leave you if you had to have an epidural?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You mean if I was paralyzed?
If that was it, you were just fucking.
She would
on
just
the bed,
fucking
like that.
literally kick me to the curb.
She would-
She would do it right in front of the building, just kick me to the fucking curb.
Fold you into the
She's like-
recycling bin and
Fuck
just
like hot young Hispanic guys in
Yeah,
front of
make
you.
me watch. I
Fuck you
can't even
out.
fucking.
You're like Johnny got his gun. Oh, my
I got
breath is all wait for days. God help me.
I'm just my head, my eyes can move a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, blink 3 times if you're sad.
She would fuck so many guys.
All the time.
Oh, she's
like
so
wiping their cum out of her pussy on your face.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
do you like some
I'm almost
mayonnaise?
looking
Over on the
forward.
pretense of dropping off flowers for you,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
see me in the other room just fucking. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's real lovely. I'd really British it up for you.
Fuck, so she would.
We had a Revolutionary War and we lost, but I'm glad because I'm here now.
Now I've won the war of your wife's pussy.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah, don't worry.
Like winking at him. You're over there blinking furiously, like the guy from Breaking
I'd come
Bad
over
with
just
the
like
bell.
to fucking rest my balls on your
Right.
face. I'd love it.
You're
I'd
like
love
counseling-
it if you were
counseling
And
paralyzed.
all of a sudden, my dick gets hard. It's like, oh my God, he's back to life.
It all makes sense now. It all
He
makes
saved
sense.
him. I'm worried about her. It's like, he's a fag, and I knew it all along. Even if it saved me, she'd still be like, you fag.
playing catch with his son in front of him. Hey, catch it. Good boy, Dino. There you go. So I didn't use his real name, right? Are we done? Are we wrapping it up?
We're
do
3
plugs.
more
What do you got?
minutes.
What have they got going on? Oh, please listen to my podcast, the Savage Snowflake podcast.
Savage.
On videos on YouTube, and then it's on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, all those good things.
You do, what's it called? Savage what?
Savage Snowflake podcast comes out twice a week.
And then
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do
Yeah.
an episode, yeah?
Yeah, and then you also do, you do that video, you play video games? And,
Yeah, I broadcast as well on various gaming sites. If you check out just jeffreyleach.com or just find me on social media,
Games
at
you play?
Jeff Leach. Loads of stuff. At the moment, I'm playing a lot of Black Ops 4, Call of Duty, Blackout, and then I'm also
Pronounced
playing
DT.
Red Dead Redemption because
You know what
I'm
makes it sound
clearly in the
sophisticated?
fucking game.
Right.
It's a fucking...
I've been playing a lot of Cubert, I have. And there's a little bit of Donkey Kong.
I love your references. Are so fucking outdated. It's
That's
beautiful.
kind of the point.
Because he goes
He's
kind
very
of...
endearing, yeah.
Because he's been blind for a while, so he has to go back.
The last game he
Right.
saw
Like,
was
you guys
fucking
see all the,
brilliant, man.
you guys see All in the Family?
Exactly.
That Archie Bunker, he's a hoot.
Dang right. Solano's too young for him to stuff his dick in. All right. At Brian P. McCarthy on Twitter, Misery Loves Company, Brian McCarthy Interview Show, BrianPatrickMcCarthy.com, and of
It's a
course,
season of giving, so go to my Patreon or go to my PayPal. They're all available on my website, KevinBrennanComedian.com. Misery Loves Company, Compound Media. Thanks to Compound Media. Thanks to the booth.
quick, we have shows next week, right? And then
Yes,
we're done.
sir. No, them. I don't know. I think there's another week.
Okay, cool.
What you do with Christmas? You're going to be with the family, or are you going to give it a rest this year?
Oh,
Just
Gonna put his Julio in my culo.
fly away for a few days. Just
no.
nah.
Here.
I was gonna try to get the whatever. It doesn't matter. No, you listen. I've been busy the last couple of days, so it's been refreshing to be away from my family. Because let's face it, it's like it's just annoying.
What have you been busy doing?
You
Not
got to
doing
do all
shows at
these.
the
You got to
comedy
do all these errands. You know, you got to do a lot of errands when you have kids.
Wife doesn't work. She does the errands.
No, she don't like to do errands.
Oh, you're a cuck.
Hispanic who doesn't like to do errands.
Where did you find this snowflake?
know.
Speaking of snowflakes,
I don't know, but she really saw me coming, as they say.
you're like taking pictures of plantains. Is this one ripe? Is this a ripe one?
That's what Colin Quinn says about comedy club owners versus comedians. He goes, they really saw us coming because they're like, we'll work for anything. $1, nothing, food. I was talking to a guy who Dangerfields who put together Dangerfield. He goes, I was an idiot because I paid these clowns. With the Improv was giving them cherry chicken, and they would just pay him like at the comic strip. He would just pay him in booze.
Here's a beer, yeah. Here's a couple of drinks. Couple
Yeah,
of drinks
but
tickets.
and then eventually they had to start paying. But like
So basically, it was like LA is now.
yeah, where everything's free, and even if you work at the Improv or the Comedy Store, they don't really pay you anything
Everyone
unless you
expects
do the weekends,
free,
right?
don't they?
All right, Kevin Brennan, Comedian 666. Kevin Brennan, Comedian 666 at Instagram too, I think. But I haven't been on Instagram in fucking years.
Hi, everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Thanks to Jeff Leach and thanks to
Jeff
Bob
Leach.
Levy.
Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy Hanukkah.
There you go. Oh!